Hey everybody, this is Pastor Michael at Ascension Lutheran Church in Torrance, California. It's time for another Midweek Boost. Last week I said that at this time, the day after the election, we may or may not know who our president is going to be for the next 4 years, and that's exactly the case. As I record this, they're still uncertain. But while we may be uncertain as to who our president is, we shouldn't be uncertain as to who is in charge. God is in charge. Jesus Christ, to be precise, ruling. He's been given authority over all things in heaven and on earth. And we are his kings and queens. We are his priests in this kingdom. And we're called to rule as he rules, as one who lays his life down. Not someone that rules with an iron fist, but one who rules with a cross. One who rules with self-sacrifice and love, compassion. As priests, we're not called to condemn, but we're called to bear one another's burdens, just as Jesus bore our burdens on the cross. This is the kingdom life. In Proverbs chapter 16, verse 32, it says this: "He who is slow to anger is greater than the mighty, and he who rules his spirit is greater than he who takes a city." What that's telling us is that to be really great, to be a true ruler, is to control your emotions, to control your anger, to be in charge of your spirit, to be the ruler of your emotions and not let your emotions rule you. There's a lot of anger right now in the world and in America in particular, and we've seen how this election has torn people apart and made people angry with one another. As Christians, we can't be a part of this. We need to control our spirits and to understand when we read something or we get on social media and something strikes us and irritates us and makes us want to lash out, that we're being controlled. We're not controlling our emotions through the Spirit of God. We are allowing principalities and powers to change and to rule us. We're called to rule and reign with Christ right now in this kingdom, to be peacemakers. And it starts with controlling our own emotions and understanding that God is in control. You know, the next verse after what I just read to you, Proverbs 16:33 says, "The lot is cast into the lap, but its every decision is from the Lord." That just means that the die is cast, and you may think that what it lands on is random, but it's not. God controls everything. God controls everything. And we can trust him because he loves us. Don't listen to the lies that say he's abandoned us. It's not happening. God loves us. He's in control. And he calls us to be in control of our emotions and to pray for our enemies, to love others, to esteem others as greater than ourselves, to bear one another's burdens. This is what we're called to do. And it doesn't matter who our earthly leader is. This is how we're called to lead. This is how we're called to rule. Thank you. Have a great night.